News Channel 3.
I know how difficult this waiting has been for both of you. Negative antibodies, no trace of the HIV virus. Oh, this is so encouraging. If we get the same results 3 months from now, you can relax.
No. It's one day at a time. I'm just going to keep living. One day at a time. Living. Oh, God, thank you.
All right, what's that look for? I mean, Dr. Samuel said that we have a very good chance of having a perfectly normal little Anderson the next time around. So can you think of a better way to put this all behind us?
That's emotional blackmail, Kirk.
What? Ellie, you said yourself that if the baby had been healthy, you would have gone ahead and had it, right?
First of all, Kirk, it was not a baby yet. Second of all, we did not plan this pregnancy. If and when I want to start a family, I will have a baby because I want to, not to pacify you because you can't accept the fact that I had an abortion.
So where does that leave us?
I don't know, Kirk. You tell me.
Well, not a very scenic site for a picnic, but sorry about the clutter.
Clutter? Royce, you're the neatest man I've ever met.
Well, architects can't be too casual about things. It can lead to dire consequences when you're putting up buildings.
Good point. I hope you like antipasta.
Love it. So, this is a very pleasant surprise.
Not so pleasant for Lucinda from her reaction. Let me guess. She just invited you to lunch?
Actually, I wasn't too happy about taking so much time away from work. You gave me a perfect excuse. And you graciously asked her to share this feast. That was very sweet of you.
Not really. I knew she wouldn't accept. Lucinda Walsh isn't big on sharing anything or anyone, for that matter.
Hello.
Hey, I had an idea when I was driving back in the car, darling. We don't have to send Ellie to Meridian in New York.
We don't?
No, we don't. Think of the strain on her marriage.
Oh.
Now, who knows Meridian as well as she? Who has no matrimonial ties of any kind and who would love to strut her stuff in New York for 3 months? Emily.
Emily Stewart?
Yes. Perfect solution.
Brought to you today by Pert Plus, shampoo plus conditioner in one bottle. One step to great looking hair.
My hair is so dry. I thought no way a 2-in-1 could work. Then I tried Pert Plus Extra Conditioning. It's new, and it works. So even my hair gets soft.
New Pert Plus Extra Conditioning. Great hair, no fuss.
You take the last 2 NyQuil liquid caps. I'll take these.
But then you could still be up tonight with a cough, and you've got a big day tomorrow.
The power of liquid medicine the way you want it. Vicks NyQuil Liquid Caps.
I just hope my coughing doesn't keep you awake, riddled with guilt.
You wonder what it's going to be like for our baby 20 years from now. I want to make sure that this baby is happy and healthy, and I'm concerned about the environment. So here at our hospital where we use Pampers, we agreed to use these cloth diapers for about 6 months. They didn't work as well. The babies were irritable, very wet. With Pampers, they stayed a lot drier. Dry skin is important to healthy skin. It means a very happy baby. They deserve the best start in life. They deserve to be happy.
Since 1986, Pampers has reduced the bulk of its diapers by almost 40% and packaging materials by 80%. And they're working with several communities on lasting solutions to help keep diapers and other household trash out of landfills. Call for more information.
Why make a whole pot at the office? Try Folgers Coffee Singles, made with ground roast coffee and its own filter for one freshly brewed cup. Folgers Coffee Singles, the ultimate one-cup coffee machine.
I put Emily in charge of M&A.
Yeah, well, darling, you'd be sending your top man, your top gun. That would impress the hell out of them.
Oh, who's gonna run M&A? Me?
No. I didn't think of that. I want you here with me, darling.
Okay, then Emily is staying here.
Fine, darling. And if Ellie's marriage goes down the tubes, don't say I didn't predict it. Don't say I didn't. I saw Kirk at Emilio's the other night. He looked so sad. Very...
Well, maybe that's why Ellie volunteered to go to New York. If they, in fact, are having trouble, maybe they need some time apart.
Well, she's a very foolish young lady if she does. Anyway, darling, who cares? Just think about Emily, all right? It could be a solution.
Didn't I just say no?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go to lunch.
What a good idea. I'm starving. Let's all have lunch together. Scott, would you find out from Thelma what our chef is serving for lunch? Thank you. Yes?
Hello, Lucinda. This is Julie. May I...
Sorry, I can't speak to you right now.
Actually, I was calling to speak to Lily.
Oh, all right. Hang on, won't you? Darling, it's Julie Wendell, and it's for you.
Yeah, Julie.
Hi. I thought you might like to know. Meg just drove Holden over to Memorial for his physical therapy. You could probably catch him there.
Thank you. Thanks. Okay.
Swordfish.
Bye-bye.
Swordfish and steak, Diane.
Oh, lovely. Wonderful, darling. Two of your favorites.
Actually, I think I'm going to run over to Memorial and go right there if you don't mind. Julie told me that Holden is over there for his physical
Julie
therapy.
Wendell called you to tell you that? Oh, darling, give it some thought. Give him some space, for heaven's sake. Let him come to you.
Oh, sorry. Oh, here it is. I'm sorry.
Great.
Have a great trip.
Thank you. Sorry if I interrupted.
You did.
Kurt, this is where I work. Let's just end this discussion. Even though it's not a discussion because you don't want to hear what I have to say.
No, now you're going to keep telling me that you were right about having an abortion without even telling your husband you were
Okay,
pregnant.
all right. You know what? We're going around and around and around. You know what I think would be the healthiest thing for us, Kurt, to do for each other? Time apart. Away. And then maybe you could understand.
I understand, Ellie. Believe me, I understand perfectly. I understand why you had an abortion. I understand why you want to run away to New York. I even understand why you start hollering about this emotional blackmail deal when I just suggest that maybe we should try and have another child. I think I understand better than you do.
Yeah?
Yeah, well, so maybe you ought to be honest with this whole thing with yourself.
Honest with myself about what?
About the fact that this chorionic whatchamacallit is just an excuse. This emotional blackmail is just an excuse. You talk to me about when and if you want to start a family. Ellie, you don't ever want to start a family. Am I right?
Stop! This Charmin's not squeezably soft.
Maybe the fluffer broke down.
Oh, no. We fluffed every sheet of Charmin for a deep-down squeezable softness.
So if it's not squeezable...
It's not Charmin.
Hey, what's this?
That's it. You fixed the fluffer. It's squeezable again.
So's this cheap new potpourri scented Charmin. The scent's put on the cork, not the paper.
Makes sense to me.
Charmin's so squeezable.
Because it's so squeezable.
Biscuits made with new reduced fat Bisquick have half the fat, but it's the taste that'll bring them back. Original and now reduced fat Bisquick. Taste how good it can be.
Fire from beneath the mountains of Colombia gave the land its richness. And the land gave the richness to the coffee. That's why Maxwell House blends its coffees with Colombian beans. Rich beans, rich coffee. Some are slow roasted for old-fashioned richness. Some are roasted for rich French flavor. Maxwell House uses more Colombian beans than anyone in America. The coffees of Maxwell House, blended with Colombian beans. Because better beans make better coffee.
Brace yourself for impact. as one of these people trace their passion for their life. Don't miss Knots Line Picks, Thursday.
Hello? Ned, it's nice to hear your voice.
Look, I had a little talk with Angel this morning.
Angel? Well, then you know that I've been honest with her about everything, don't you?
Are you sure you're not making a big mistake letting a good woman like Angel go because of some sexual infatuation you have?
Have a nice flight, Seth.
We missed that, did we?
Oh, you're in luck.
What's that all about?
I don't know, but maybe we should head back over to Cal's and eat there like we've been doing. Give the family a little more time.
Maybe. Oh, hey, why don't we do this? Why don't we go into town and catch a burger, and then we could see a movie?
That sounds really nice.
Come on.
How about we do it tomorrow night instead, though?
All right. Well, what's wrong tonight?
Well, don't get the wrong idea, okay? It's just that I already promised Evan Walsh I'd have dinner with him.
Well, I'm about ready to take Seth to the airport soon. I know he wants to talk to you about something.
I hope I don't miss him. Emma, I need to get back there to you.
Did you and Valerie speak to Debbie about a divorce?
Yeah, I just wanted to be sure that she was ready, and I took her out to dinner. We had a good talk. I realized that, that I have my daughter back, and that she is ready to hear the truth about me and her mother, so... How about you? How's Holden?
Well, I think it'll be a long time before things are the same as ever. Well, I'll talk to you about it when you get here.
Okay. Just remember I love you, and I can't wait to tell you my plans.
I love you, too. You let me know when you're coming now, okay?
I will. Take care of yourself. Bye-bye. Hi, sweetheart. Where's your mother?
Where else? On the other phone, planning one of her fundraisers. So, who are you talking to?
One of my authors. One of my authors that I'm anxious for you to meet. So you got your college catalogs out? You're narrowing down your choices?
Not really. I suppose I could just, continue getting privately tutored, huh?
Oh, don't be silly. You'll love college. I mean, go to Columbia and major in journalism, just like your father. Besides, you're always reading.
That's just because books were the only real friends I ever had.
Well, there's still plenty of time.
Well, not if she's going to enroll in January, Ned.
Mother, I just got home. You want to get rid of me again?
No, of course not. I just...
Deb, your mother and I love you very much, and we want you to be happy and independent. And...
I know something's going on. I was hoping Daddy'd cue me in last night over dinner, but... Why didn't you just tell me?
Going on, and I didn't clue you in last night because I wanted your mother to be there.
And we wanted to be sure you were ready. I mean, you made such wonderful progress, and we didn't want to say anything that might,
Cut to the chase, Mother.
Deb. First, please understand that this has nothing to do with you. We'll always love you, and in that sense, we will always be a family. But your mother and I have not had a marriage in
You're
years.
getting a divorce.
Your father and I like and respect each other very much. Right? But we have decided to go our separate ways. You know, you'll always be the most important thing in our lives. You know, as your father said, I mean, we'll always be a family. We'll always be there for you.
I believe that. I'm glad. I mean, I wouldn't want you to stay together just because of me. Just be happy, okay?
Give me one good reason to try new Serenity with Dry Layer Plus. Hugs. Johnson & Johnson. This new blue layer. Only Serenity has it. Pulls the wetness in quicker, away from my skin. Definitely drier.
The alternative
The Plus, odor protection. I want that. Drier, fresher? That just feels cleaner.
New Dry Layer Plus, another good reason to love Serenity Guards from Johnson & Johnson.
Something new. Color Tiles Thanksgiving price rollback up to 50% off. DuPont Stainmaster Carpet, Vinyl Tile and Sheet Vinyl. Wood flooring up to 50% off. Color Tiles Thanksgiving price rollback. Hurry in today.
Ready for a showdown?
Roll 'em.
Introducing Showdown Yahtzee, the first Yahtzee board game with all the hot Yahtzee action, plus stealing points, and a final showdown round.
V8 has vegetables in it.
Really?
I didn't know that.
Vegetables in it. I heard that. Here's why I drink it.
Tasty.
I love vegetables.
You hate vegetables.
I like these. They kind of crush it all up, squish together, and you can actually taste the vegetables. You know, your tomatoes, spinach, celery, carrots. It's got vegetables in it?
Yes.
V8?
V8!
You know, when I feel like a vegetable, I drink it. It's zippy kind of thing, and zippy thing.
A young girl is the target of an obsessed killer.
She's already on overload.
Can the police track her down before she becomes the next victim? A special In the Heat of the Night movie. Then, is it dirty? Dangerous? Does it go too far? Don't miss Porn in the USA on 48 hours after In the Heat of the Night tonight.
Watch CBS this morning. It's breakfast for your head.
You thought of everything. You do this sort of thing often?
Well, not often enough. I usually get stuck with 2 martini lunches with clients.
Oh, I had my share of those when I was getting started. I hated it. A lot.
And now people come to you, fall at your feet, beg you to design their buildings. And you get to pick and choose. Must be nice.
Yeah, but you've had your share of people falling at your feet, too. That's probably Todd, my assistant. I'm surprised we haven't been interrupted before this.
I'm looking for Emily Stewart.
Evan, what's up? Royce, this is my associate, Evan Walsh. Royce Keller.
The architect. Pleasure to meet you.
Thanks.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but, you know, I'm going to be going to Grosse Pointe tomorrow, and I needed to check your schedule. If now is inconvenient, maybe we can talk over dinner.
I have plans already.
Oh. Well, maybe I can see you at M&A tomorrow, or, you know, in the morning before I leave. Enjoy your lunch.
We were just doing that. Nice to meet you.
You too. See you later, Emily.
Bye, Evan. Well, speaking of dinner, I had a thought. You must be sick to death of restaurants. Why don't you come over to my place?
Somehow I can't picture you slaving over a hot stove.
Don't worry, the pampered palate will take care of that for me. I'll just set the table, light the candles, and play some music.
Well, in that case, what can I contribute?
What were you drinking last night?
Dubonnet?
Bring it. So, shall we say 7:30?
Fine. Oh, I'll need directions. Cab.
You know what? I've got a better idea. Before she left, I overheard Lucinda offer to show you the riverside from the opposite shore. Why don't I pick you up, say, around 5? We can drive over there, watch the sunset, and then head back to my place for dinner.
I like it. But you know where I'd really like to see it from?
Where?
You know, the castle out on the island.
Well, you're in luck. It belongs to a friend of mine.
Then let's do it.
Okay. Unless, of course, you'd rather Lucinda show you the view.
Well, I think we've got to run those figures by Sean. Darling, you didn't eat anything. You just picked it. You should have had the fish.
I probably should have gone over to Memorial for lunch. I keep feeling that I should...
No, darling. I think you made absolutely the right decision.
So do I. Hey, don't forget what we talked about.
Yeah. Keep reminding me of that, all right? What was
Right.
that?
Just some personal advice.
Gee, I ruined my pretty scarf. Maybe I can wash it. Do you want to run those figures by Steve right now?
Right now.
Yeah, I'll walk you.
See you later.
yeah, Thelma, please, put her through. Hi, Iva.
I've been thinking about you. How are you doing?
Fighting the urge to chase after Holden.
I saw him earlier, and he was asking a lot of questions about you.
Really?
Yes, he was. He was asking about the baby that you lost.
Well, that's probably because he was spending so much time with Aaron. I could tell that it was affecting him. You know, I guess I'm kind of glad that he doesn't remember about that. How it hurt and how far apart we drifted. Especially that I drove him away.
Lily, you did not drive him away.
Iva, he went down to New York. I wish I knew why he went to New York.
I think you should just concentrate on the future. And if you're not doing anything, why don't you stop by later?
I just may take you up on that, but I don't want to talk about me anymore. I want to talk about you and John. Oh, listen, Ellie just walked in, so... Yeah, all right. Love to you. Bye-bye. Oh, hi. I'm all right. Okay? Yeah, we were just talking about you.
You and Iva?
Me and Lucinda.
Oh.
She is worried that it's going to create problems for you and Kirk if you go down to New York, so she wants to send Emily.
Emily, no, she can't send Emily. It'll be disastrous for M&A.
Yeah, but I don't want it to be disastrous for you and Kirk. There's obviously a problem going on here. He didn't even stay for dinner last night.
Yeah, there is. There's a problem, and I need to talk to you about it. I really should, because the rest of the family knows. Lily, I found out that I was pregnant.
You did?
But I got some test results that indicated that there were major problems. Lily, I had an abortion in Chicago.
Sweetheart, I know how much Hal meant to you. I know you're hurting. But he would have really been happy about this news we just got from Audrey Samuels. He always believed you'd be okay.
Well, wherever you are, partner, just keep on believing. 3 months to go. Go back to work.
Office with someone.
I did. You got a tough decision to make.
I do.
They want to charge Nevins with attempted murder because you knew he had AIDS when he raped you. Sweetie, look, there's no way to guarantee your privacy even with a closed courtroom. I know you wanted to go public with the rape, and I know you didn't want to go public with your exposure to HIV. We're going to leave this one totally up to you, okay?
If I even look at a sink full of dishes, my hands go crazy. But now there's new Palmolive Sensitive Skin for dishes. It's free of dyes and the harshest irritants. It's even dermatologist tested. New Palmolive Sensitive Skin. It's dishwashing made less irritating.
I live in the country, where everything tastes a little sweeter and a little fresher. Maybe that's what I like best about these Sunsweet pitted prunes. I can taste all that goodness in Sunsweet.
And now, ideas that give your holidays the personal touch. Try sprinkling sesame seed on buttered Pillsbury crescent rolls for a delicate, flaky, extra special dinner roll for the holidays. And for dessert, use your cookie cutters to make decorative holiday cutouts for a pie with Pillsbury all-ready pie crusts. And stay tuned for more creative ideas from Pillsbury.
Chunky, the big soup, introduces new beef noodles. Copious cuts of tender lean beef, enormously hearty noodles, the colossal taste of carrots, all in a tidal wave of savory beef broth. Get ready for chunks big enough for a fork. But use a big spoon to get every mouth-watering beefy bite. New chunky beef noodle. Soup so big, it eats like a meal.
We'll continue with part 2 of As the World Turns in just a moment.
It's one of the fastest growing killer cancers, skin cancer, melanoma, and she had it.
It devastated me. I was a basket case for a while.
Now she's on a revolutionary new road to recovery, going strong. Find out what's working to beat killer cancer tomorrow on CBS This Morning with Harry Smith and Paula Zahn.
CBS.
It was one of the largest call girl operations ever. $50,000 a month, 6 high-tech computers, and 7,000 names, all categorized by looks, wealth, and sexual preference. High-tech sex, then. More infidelity files caught on tape. This cheating couple tried to sneak away from work for a quick rendezvous. And this man's wife found her missing sunglasses in his secretary's desk drawer. Don't miss the infidelity files, too, on the next hard copy.
Today at 3:30 here on News Channel 3.
At Eubanks Furniture. Come in now and you'll save at least 20% on all Kimball Victorian and French antique reproductions. Stop by at Eubanks Furniture in South Haven.
The Shoe Carnival Family Week Sale. Entire stock boots, 10% off any one pair, 20% off 2 or more pairs. Mix or match. Entire stock ladies dress heels and flats, 20% off. 20% off. Entire stock athletic shoes. Men's, ladies, children's, take $5 off. $5 off. The big surprise. Qualify hourly. Win free. Cash. Free shoes for a year. A big screen TV and more. All given away the day after Thanksgiving. Entire stock sale this week. Friday open late. Super special store-wide. The Shoe Carnival.
Don't miss the Antique and Estate Jewelry Sale this Thursday through Saturday at Fountains.
Sports with Mike Heller, weeknights on News Channel 3.
And now, part 2 of As the World Turns.
Hi.
Hey. I was just going to head over to Cal's to check out the barn.
I'll do it. All right, don't worry.
Hutch,
Yeah.
do you think maybe we could just talk about this like two civilized adults?
I feel like I've been pretty
Or
civilized.
why did you go
Rosanna.
crazy when I said I was just going to go have dinner with Evan?
Well, as a civilized adult, I would think you'd be able to figure that out.
It's just dinner.
With somebody like Evan Walsh, it is never just dinner.
That is probably the most insulting thing that anyone has ever said to me.
Why is that insulting to you?
It is just possible, you know, that a man could want to invite me to dinner without planning to hit on me. Evan has always been a perfect gentleman.
Okay. You're just going to have to find out the hard way then, all right? Wonderful. Here's your chance, too.
Hey, it's really beautiful out here. I had some free time. I thought I'd come out and firm up our dinner plans. What was Hutch in such a hurry about?
Work. Evan, I know you probably have a lot of work to do before you fly out tomorrow, so do you think maybe we could put off dinner until next week?
Does this sudden change of heart have anything to do with Hutch? Because as much as I enjoy being with you and as much as you seem to enjoy being with me, if you're serious about him,
I'm not serious about him. I'm not serious about any, but you know why.
And you know that I wouldn't hold that over your head. But if it makes it easier for you, I won't push dinner tonight. I'll just call you when I get back. I'll let you know how things went with your father, okay?
No. No, you know, it's not okay. This is really silly. I would enjoy having dinner with you tonight. If Hutch doesn't like it, that's his problem.
Well, fine. That's fine with me. I'll pick you up at 7:30 then. How about the Journey's End? Unless you prefer Mabel's. I have to admit I got a kick out of licking the chili off your chin.
Journey's End would be fine.
So, Ned and Valerie are finally going to get a divorce, huh?
Yes, Ned told me they would. You didn't believe that, did you?
I just didn't want to see you get hurt, that's all.
Oh, well, my sweetheart, there's no guarantee of that.
Well, the two of you seem to have a good thing going. I envy that. I wish I could say the same thing about this family. I feel sort of guilty leaving here, going back to New York. Everything's so much up in the air. Holden and Lily still don't know the truth about Aaron. You and Iva aren't exactly talking. Caleb is acting like a fool about Julie. Angel...
Now, Seth, you have to remember, this family is not your responsibility.
Yeah, but then the whole thing comes down on your head.
Well, I'm the mama. Besides, I've already decided that certain things will take priority. I get Holden back on his feet.
Where does that leave you and Ned, then?
That's something I'm going to talk to Ned about when he comes. Now, so I don't have to worry about you. I want you to go back to New York, and I want you to start working on that new novel of yours. Do you hear me?
Yeah. You think Kirk and Ellie are ever going to work things out?
Heavens, I hope so. That's if people will stay out of their way. Hmm?
I hear you.
Okay.
Oh, good, Seth. You're still here.
Well, hello. How'd your physical therapy session go?
Fine.
Thank you. Yeah, and we stopped by on the way back and picked up a booklet so he can study for his learner's permit.
Yeah, I'd like to start driving myself around.
Wow, you were a good driver. I bet you picked it up very quickly.
You know, there's such a thing as physical memory. You know, it's stored in the muscles and the nerves. It's not just in the brain.
There you go. And anything you don't know second nature, I'll teach you, because you know what? I was the first one to teach you to drive.
Okay.
You passed through that test with flying colors.
Well, good.
Scared, be very scared.
Well, I'm going to go up and change my clothes because I want to clean out the barn. Earn my keep around here since you're going to teach me how to drive. If I can just remember how to muck out those animals.
Oh, Mama, this is hard. This is really very, very hard.
Yes, it is.
I saw Iva at the memorial.
I make a pot of tea.
You know, I know you have your problems with Iva, but she is carrying your grandchild.
Look, Meg, Iva did what she thought she had to do, and I'm going to do what I have to do. As I was telling Seth earlier, Holden is my first priority.
You're welcome.
Hi, John.
Hello, hello.
Do you know where Iva is?
I believe she's in a meeting with Rex.
Oh.
I saw Holden earlier. He seems to be adjusting rather well.
Well, to everything except for having a wife.
Oh.
There's a lot of pieces to this puzzle that I'm missing, and it's pretty frustrating.
Really, like what?
Like, why did Holden go down to New York? I mean, maybe he wanted to talk to Seth, but why didn't he just call him? I'm sorry, I know you don't have the answers either. But you do have the answers to something I want to know, and Iva won't talk about it. You two were so much in love, and you were so happy about having that baby. Why did you call the wedding off?
When it rains, finesse adjusts. When things heat up, finesse adjusts. Conditions change, finesse adjusts. Conditions more when you need it, less when you don't. Your hair is always beautiful, no matter what.
No matter what your hair goes through, no matter what life does to you, finesse your hair to beautiful, beautiful. Finesse your hair to beautiful. Finesse your hair to beautiful.
1 a.m., still awake. Your fever's worse. The coughing and congestion just keep you awake. This flu you handled today now feels out of control. You've got the night flu and you need maximum relief. TheraFlu introduces new maximum strength nighttime, the strongest hot liquid formula ever made. It relieves your worst flu symptoms so you can get the sleep you desperately need. New maximum strength nighttime from TheraFlu. Maximum flu relief so you can sleep.
He's in a meeting right now. Sorry, he's all tied up. You just missed him.
If you can bluff, you can play Balderdash. Balderdash, the hilarious bluffing game of wacky words and phony definitions.
New Airwick Airwaves, the air freshening system you control.
Turn it on.
Turn it up.
Turn it up.
Way up.
Way up.
Turn it down.
Turn it down.
Way down.
Way down.
Completely adjustable Airwick Airwaves, the advanced air freshening system.
I'm glad you came by.
Hi. Yeah, I just want to make sure that Holden had already gone. Yeah.
Why?
Well, Lucinda thought that it might put pressure on him, and me too, for that matter.
Really?
Perhaps you ought to get both your mother's opinions on that. Excuse me, I gotta make a call.
So, what were you talking to John about when I came in?
I asked him why you called off the wedding.
Lily, I told you that I found that I couldn't trust him.
All right. What did he do that was so terrible? You never told me that.
It wasn't just one thing. I found him to be self-centered and impulsive, and he did not respect my feelings. Now, look, why don't we go to my office and talk about this, okay?
All right.
Yeah. Oh,
Hi.
hi. What brings you here?
Looking for my wife. You seen her?
Yes, she came by Worldwide for lunch, and she told me everything. I'm sorry.
You mean she told her side of the story?
Look, why don't we go to my office and talk about this?
Talking's not going to solve any of my problems. My wife's not talking to me, period. Excuse me.
How's it going?
Lousy.
Yeah?
Getting worse.
Sorry to hear that. Take care. All right. Hey, I thought you would be out celebrating the good news, huh?
Well, I want to talk to you and Mama about something because my decision is going to affect you both.
Okay.
I want to bring charges for attempted murder against Elroy Nevins because he knew he was HIV positive when he raped me. And now that means going public with my exposure to the virus.
Even in a closed court?
Well, yeah, I'm a district attorney's wife. Press is going to jump on it.
Well, if you don't prosecute him, he could do it again.
I doubt he's going to outlive his sentence for rape. But prosecuting him would send an excellent message to people like him.
That's my problem, John. I don't want the message to be that if you have AIDS, you're a criminal. I mean, I don't want to make things harder for a lot of innocent people who are hurting already.
Now, wait a minute. This guy is not innocent. AIDS aside, he is a felon.
Fine, you know that. There are a lot of angry, bigoted people in this country who can't make that distinction. And the last message I want to send is that people with AIDS are somehow irresponsible or dangerous to others because that's simply not true.
Well, there's another consideration. Adam. Adam starts school next year, and if your exposure to AIDS becomes public knowledge, I mean, he could wind up dealing with the same fears and prejudice that you're talking about. I mean, it's happened to a lot of other kids.
Come on. You can't let this guy get away with what he did.
No, Mama's right. I mean, if 3 months from now my tests come back and I am HIV positive, then my family could face a lot of ostracization. I don't know if I have that right. I mean, do I have the right to make it harder for other people in my position? On the other hand, do I have the right not to try and prosecute Nevins for what he's done? What message am I sending either way? Ooh, he's bright, good-looking, funny, charming, successful.
Girl, but is he for real?
I don't know. Given my past history.
Well, forget about past history. Where'd you meet him?
Lucinda's office.
All right, so maybe you shouldn't forget about past history. I'm kidding. Hey, listen to me. I'm the champion of second chances here.
Can I have a minute of your time, Emily?
Yeah, as soon as Julie takes off, sure.
That'll be about 2 minutes. Right. I'll be back. Thanks a lot. Appreciate it.
I just went in and said hi to Callie. I'd like to chew my head off. Is there something going on? I mean, he apologized, but...
Exercise problems are starting to get to him.
Emily was just telling me about her new son.
Hey, wait.
When do we get to meet him?
You guys are too much. I just met him myself. And the only reason he asked me out to dinner is because he wanted to meet my grandmother to talk about the retirement center.
He wanted to meet your grandmother?
Yeah.
That's not a very original line, is it? So do you know when Ellie's due back?
No, but you're welcome to stick around if you want.
No, I can't. But tell her to call me if she needs me, would you? Anytime. All right? You ready?
Yeah, here, you guys. Have some fun.
Oh, righty.
Bye.
Good luck.
Thanks. Dr. Stewart, please. I'm sorry, make that Dr. Susan Stewart McDermott. Thanks. Hi, Mom. It's me. Listen, I didn't know what to call you now that you're a married lady. Well, I guess you're right, too. Dr. McDermott's would be confusing. Listen, I got your message about dinner. I can't tonight. I have plans. Yes, Mother, with Royce Keller. I can't talk, Mom. Listen, I'm busy. I gotta go. Give all my love to Stepdaddy. Bye.
Hi.
Hi.
We have a slight problem.
Oh, you just missed Caleb. He was looking for you. No, I saw him and Julie out there. I did.
Oh, they seem beating so well together.
Yeah, I'm so glad someone is. Lucinda needs a definite answer about New York.
Listen, don't you let Lucinda push you around. Ellie, if you and Kirk need time to talk things out, work things out, you take it. We can always send Ted.
Lucinda doesn't want Ted. She wants you now.
Figures check out.
Great. Oh, Scott, just in case you get the urge to give my daughter more unsolicited advice, would you please run it by me first? I'm her mom, and I care, and I don't think she can withstand any more rejection from Holden.
Well, let me set you straight about something. Despite our rather complex relationship and the fact that you are Lily's mother, if she asks me for advice, I'm going to give it to her. And another thing, if you decide to ship me out of town to keep me away from Lily, or anybody else for that matter, I hope you give me more notice than you did Lily the last time you shipped her off to Zurich.
I don't think that's very funny.
It wasn't meant to be.
Oh. Yeah. He came back? Great. Thelma, send him right in.
Let me guess. That must be your favorite new architect.
Hello, Scott.
Hello, Royce.
Hello.
Mrs. Walsh, if you still want me to design a tower for the riverfront project, I'm here to discuss it.
I'll get out of your way. Excuse me.
Well, I am just delighted to hear you say that. I still think that we should proceed, as we discussed earlier. You want to have a look at the site from across the river or from the island. I'll make the phone calls. I'll rearrange my schedule to suit
Not
you.
necessary. Emily Stewart's promised to do that on the way to dinner tonight.
Oh.
Someone said recently that my hair is so gorgeous, she wants it. I'm not one to hold back. I told her exactly how to get it. Preference by L'Oreal. It gives me glorious, shining color and conditions like crazy. I think being direct is a virtue. And the most direct way to beautiful hair is to say, and don't be shy about it, I'm worth it. Very good.
Rich Conditioning Preference by L'Oreal.
Coffee's right there.
Taster's choice.
Hi. Do you want the lady of the house?
Well,
She's getting changed. Do you want some coffee?
Savor the sophisticated taste of Taster's Choice.
Who was at the door?
A neighbor. I said you were in the bedroom.
And?
Great coffee.
Everybody wants a battery that goes the distance, but you never know when they're about to run out of gas. Only Duracell has the Copper Top Battery Tester, so you can be sure your batteries will keep going down the road. You can't top the Copper Top.
Guess which of these fruits, ounce for ounce, has the most vitamins and minerals? Yep, the California prune.
Sweet, delicious California prunes. Find out how good they really are.
In my first baby shower, we got loads of cute baby presents. So I didn't realize how special that Play School Musical Dream Screen was until I actually put it in Jack's crib. He was mesmerized by the light pictures, and the music sent the little guy right off into dreamland. So I figured, hey, this is great for a few months, right? You know what? Now that he's on the move, he just takes it with him. I'm telling you, if you know anyone who's expecting, this is a great present.
Julie, I don't understand why you want to wait out here at the pond. You can come into the house.
I don't want to discuss it anymore. I'm more comfortable here, okay?
Okay. Listen, if you get cold, go to the car. Turn on the heater.
Okay.
I'm just going to change and we'll go to dinner,
All
okay?
right.
I'll be right back.
All right. See you in a minute. Oh, hey. I'm just headed out to the house. Are you waiting for someone? Caleb. I would appreciate it if you didn't tell Emma that I was waiting out here. Oh, okay. Julie, you're pretty close to Andy Dixon, aren't you?
Yeah? Why?
Oh, I was just wondering if he ever mentioned to you the real reason why Courtney and Evan Walsh broke up.
Let's just say he lied to her. I know you're spending a lot of time with Evan, but I wouldn't trust him if I were you.
Hey, Julie.
Hi.
Thanks for your advice.
Mm-hmm.
So you out here avoiding them also?
What?
Well, I just meant, you know, I felt like Emma, the Snyders in general, could use a little time alone with Holden.
Ah, yeah. So, what do you hear from Link?
He's okay. He's doing good. He still hadn't heard from Marcy. I guess she definitely doesn't want to be found. It's going to be a while before Link will ever trust a woman again.
So does your brother's experience cause you to be gun-shy?
No. I mean, I'll learn to trust women. It's the other way around, actually.
Are we talking about women in general, or are you speaking about one woman in particular?
Well, Rosanna has worked out here all summer long, Julie, and she refuses to tell me anything about herself, where she's from, who she is, anything. It's driving me crazy.
Well, maybe it's not you. Maybe she's got good reason to keep all that quiet. And if that's the case, well, what she probably needs from you is your understanding and your support more than anything else.
No, I never thought of it that way. Thanks. Thanks, Julie.
Yeah, sure.
I'll see you around.
Okay, take it easy.
Sweetheart, I'm having dinner with Aunt Betty. Won't you join us?
Is Dad going?
No, he said he had some work to catch up on.
Well, I'll stay here and fix dinner for us.
Oh, well, Betty will be disappointed. But I know how you feel. I don't mind. Look, I know you must have a lot of questions about this divorce and how it's going to affect all our lives. If you want to talk, I'm here for you.
Thanks, Mom.
Good night.
Amber Damour, Journeys.
I do.
I thought Henry Perkins retired.
Oh, he did. We have a new Amber Damour. Forgot you were such a big fan. I think you'll approve on choice, at least I hope so. Deb, reminds me there's something I wanted to tell you. You know I mentioned one of my writers, Seth Snyder.
Yeah, I've read both of his books. They're good.
Oh.
Don't tell me he's the new Amber.
No, it's his mother, Emma. That's why I was spending so much time in Illinois helping her bring out the first book. And, well, it started out as a strictly business relationship, but now it's turned into something more, a lot more.
You're saying that you're in love with the new Amber Damour?
Yeah, I am. And, as soon as you feel up to it, I'd like you to come to Illinois and meet her.
Maybe we will all be together at Thanksgiving, huh?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe a little rough this
try,
We'll see.
try.
Okay, we'll see.
Sal?
Hang in there, buddy.
Thanks, man.
Caleb, look, I don't want to leave here with hard feelings between us. I want you to know I said what I said because I thought...
you think that you still need to play daddy. Maybe it's time you and Meg both realize that Caleb's all grown up now.
Let it be. Let it be, Seth. We should be going to the airport. Come on, let's go say goodbye to Holden out the barn.
Bye.
See you later. Bye. Call when you get to New York.
I will.
Oh, hey, we were just coming to find you. Say goodbye. Well, thanks for all you've done.
I'm your brother. I love you, Holden.
Well, maybe I'll see you at Thanksgiving. Yeah, I don't know. It may be a little difficult. I may not make it. No, I meant New York. I mean, I'll be there, spending it with Marcia and her family.
Oh. So what do you think? You think that was emotional blackmail?
Oh, Kirk, I don't know. Look, Ellie and I are coming from very different places.
No kidding. Your place, I understand.
Look, Josh and I have wanted a baby for so long. If I... Hi. Hi. I'm gonna go call Josh. I'll be in the parlor. What was Mike doing? Was she telling you how right you are and how wrong I am?
About right and wrong, Ellie.
I know, it's not. It's really a question of whether or not we have a future, Kirk.
We do.
I really don't know. It might be too late.
I don't believe that.
I accepted the job in New York, Kirk.
Ellie.
I'm gonna be leaving right after Thanksgiving.
Bravo Boss. New 7 amps of raw power. Onboard attachments. Zaps dirt above or on the floor. Big power, low price. Bravo Boss by Eureka. And you thought lightning couldn't strike twice.
This year, give a gift that won't end up in the attic or the hall closet. The Iced Teapot by Mr. Coffee. Great iced tea, glass after glass, the whole year round. In 2 and 3-quart sizes. Mr. Coffee. What'll he think of next?
Kids are do-it-yourselfers by nature. That's why Fisher-Price is introducing the Action Workshop and Action Tools, designed like the real thing for hours of constructive behavior. There's a saber saw, a drill geared for fun, tools so realistic, do-it-yourselfers feel like they really are doing it themselves. Fisher-Price Action Tools and Action Workshop. It's all in a day's fun.
For great-looking skin, you gotta nourish it every day. Nourish from the inside, nourish with moisture outside. Good food inside, Carrie outside. Dermatologist tested, moisture-rich. Carrie is so very nourishing.
Millions of women use solid antiperspirants that can leave a messy white residue. Don't mess that dress like that. Use Band Clear deodorant. It goes on without the messy white residue solid antiperspirants can leave. So come on, don't mess that dress. Use Band Clear deodorant.
Hi, let's get out of here. Pick up the kids and get out of here.
Look, Tom, I've been thinking a lot about Nevins.
Well, there's no rush on that decision, okay?
There might be. Nevins could come down with a full-blown case of AIDS at any time, and if worse came to worse...
Hey, worse is not going to come to worse.
It could happen,
It's not.
Tom. It still could happen. There is a time element. I want to use my situation to let other people know about this disease, so that nobody else has to go through the hell we've gone through. I want to charge Nevins with attempted murder. I want to do it, baby. I want to do it.
Charge him.
Tell me we were climbing Mount Everest.
Well, this is where you get the best view. Oh, there's the whole riverfront area. Oh, isn't it the most beautiful sight?
Just about the most beautiful sight I've ever seen. Julie?
Oh, hi.
Hi. You out here all alone?
Yeah, I was just waiting for Caleb.
You should probably wait up at the house. It's a lot warmer.
Oh, I like it here. It's a good place to think.
Lily said the same thing.
I'm sorry. It's just got to be so strange for you. Having everybody telling you how things used to be. I mean, you and Lily used to be so much in love. It's just hard to believe, after everything that you've been through, that there's nothing left of that.
All I really know about love is what I read in books. Do you love Caleb?
Yeah.
How do you know?
You just do. You meet somebody one day and something happens. You're attracted to them and you really don't know why, but after that, nothing in your world is quite right unless you're together.
Guess I'll take your word for it. But,
What?
if I really did love Lily, why did I go to New York without telling her?
You know, Holden, I think it would probably be best for everybody if you just forgot about all of that.
How could I forget when it has changed my whole life?
The world of toothpaste has been turned upside down. Introducing the Colgate Clean and Easy Stand-Up Tube. What was once uncontrollable is now predictable. What was once lost, you can now find. What was once a mess is now clean as can be. Colgate's Advanced Formula Toothpaste. Now in the new stand-up tube. No other tube of toothpaste stands up to it.
Mom said to share this with you. So if you want some, just say, Michael, I like a piece of pie.
Sara Lee pies are big, like homemade, so there's plenty to share.
Nobody doesn't like Sara Lee, who looks exactly the way that I look. Me, when I am reading, who's holding the book? Me, wonderful me.
Sesame Street's Big Bird Story Magic with storybook and cassette.
Whenever you vacuum, use Woolite Self-Cleaning Rug Cleaner. It's so easy to get clean rugs in minutes with no scrubbing. We have time to show you again. Whenever you vacuum, use Woolite Self-Cleaning Rug Cleaner. It's so easy to get clean rugs in minutes with no scrubbing. We had time to show you again. And now there's new Woolite Pet Stain Eliminator. It removes tough pet stains and odors better than ordinary rug cleaners.
Live the danger with a wounded cop as he finds himself in a fight for his life.
I couldn't shoot, but I knew I had to do something to keep him down.
On Top Cops. Then, if you thought our last story was shocking, fasten your seatbelts again.
We're going to let the people know the real truth.
Wait till you see what we've uncovered now. Street Stories following Top Cops, Thursday. Robin Williams.
Flawless death, the dagger I see before me.
In his Oscar-nominated role with 13 minutes of new footage. Dead Poets Society, Saturday.
A madman's holding Harley hostage. Can she escape a desperate desperado? Quick, turn on the light. Guiding light. Next.
Children's Clothes by Good Lad of Philadelphia. Join us tomorrow for As the World Turns.
This is CBS,